Welcome to Doritos Corner. In this video I'll be sharing with you how to make crispy French fries. Okay, so my potatoes are already washed and cleaned. I wash it with vinegar. If you don't have vinegar, you can use salt to wash it. Okay, and if you don't know how to wash your vegetables and fruits, I have a video that I'm going to link it under the description where you can see how I wash and clean my vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my potatoes. Okay, so you need a potato peeler, a very sharp potato peeler like this that can help you peel it out very easily. If you don't have a potato peeler, you can use a knife. I always use knife. Okay, here I'm done peeling my potatoes nicely just the way I want it. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to put it on my cutting board and I'm going to slice it. Okay, so I'm done slicing my potatoes and I'm going to lay it on this. I have a parchment paper underneath and then I have a paper towel on top of it. So I'm just going to spread it on here. You have to make sure your potatoes is lying as flat as possible and it's a little dry. That way it will be able to become crispy when you fry it. Okay, so I just spread it on here. Make sure you don't overcrowd your potatoes on the paper. So I have it on here. I am going to pat it with a paper towel and make sure it is nice and dry. Okay, just like that. See how dry it is? It's looking really dry now with the paper towel. So now I'm going to blanch my potatoes. The blanching is basically, we have the boiling blanching and we have the oil blanching. I'm going to do the oil blanching. So I have my oil heating up. I want my oil to be really hot. So once my oil is really hot, all I do is that I put the potatoes in there. You don't have to overcrowd your potatoes in your oil as well. I just put a little bit of potatoes. In my utensil like that. Oil is really hot. I'm going to blanch my potatoes. This is called oil blanching. So I have my potatoes in here for at least 1 minute, and I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put the other remaining in there too to blanch all my potatoes, and then after that I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I just keep in for 1 minute. 1 minute. So now I'm just taking it out of it. Just 1 minute. I'm just blanching it, and this way it makes your fries very crispy when it's ready and it's served. So this is how it looks like. I'm going to continue to blanch the other ones. Okay, I'm blanching the rest. Potatoes blanched nicely. I'm going to pat it with some paper towels like that to make sure I get the excess oil out of it. And this blanching helps it to not stick when it goes in the freezer. Alright, so I have it all dried out nicely. There's no excess oil. There will be oil, and the purpose of the blanching is to have some oil on it, but not too much oil. So at this point I'm going to freeze it in my my fridge for my freezer for minimum of 30 minutes. Okay, you can freeze it as long as you want, and then once you're ready to eat, you just bring it out, deep fry it, and you're good to go. So I'm going to freeze it, and I'll show you when it's frozen and it comes out. Okay, all right. My potatoes, after staying in the freezer for probably 2 hours in the freezer because I was busy. So at this point I'm just gonna put it in this freezer bag and freeze it, and then I'm going to fry the other one so you can see. Oil is ready for frying. I'm going to put one fry in to see if it's ready to be fried. It looks like it's not quite hot yet, so I'm going to let it heat up a little bit more until it's like super hot. Okay, my oil is hot, it's really hot, so I'm going to put my fries in there. And it's really hot now. It's going to fry. Make sure you don't overcrowd your oil. Make sure it's not too many in there. So I'm going to let it fry for at least for 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm going to check on how it is. And I'll be stirring periodically. I'm going to make sure I check it and flip it around, okay, so it doesn't get burned until it's golden brown, okay? I've been frying it for 5 minutes, and this is how it looks so far. It looks really crispy and crunch. Look how gorgeous it looks like. You know, our kids like to eat McDonald's and eat stuff from outside the house, but if you can make it to taste just like McDonald's, I promise you they wouldn't even ask you to take them to McDonald's. They would prefer that you make it at home because it tastes better and it's more healthier because you know what you're feeding your kids with, okay? So now my fries is ready. I'm going to add some all-purpose seasoning to it. You can do salt if that's what you prefer. And I'm going to do some parsley flakes. Okay, and I'm just going to shake it up. You can do salt, paprika, any season of your choice to make it taste crunch. And look how it tastes really delicious. My French fries is looking how we call it. The Ghanaians call it chips, but Americans call it French fries. Okay, it looks really delicious and amazing. Please try it at home and leave a comment down below. If you like what you're seeing, please like this video, share with your friends, and also if you haven't subscribed, please do that, okay? And thank you all so much for staying up to this time. I love you all, and God bless you.